have any like friendship horror stories that y'all willing to share? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're here for the first time, then hey, what's up? Welcome. My name is Zay. In today's video I have two lovely guests. I have Kendra and I have Stush, who are both YouTubers here on YouTube, so make sure you follow their channel, subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay, so you guys, today is the very first episode of my royalty talks, and it's an honor to have you ladies here for the first episode. So I don't know, do y'all want to introduce yourselves? I mean, I introduced y'all already, but
sure.
Guys, do you think?
Hi guys, my name is Kinesthetic with the Kinesthetics.
Period.
And yeah, that's it.
And here we have,
my name is Stush. You could also call me Sharma, but yeah, let's get this video done.
no, it's Valentine's weekend. We having a little Galentine's staycation or whatever. So today's topic of the conversation yeah, that makes sense. We're going to be talking about friendships. Yeah, are you guys excited?
I am.
So Valentine's weekend, let's
I'm
get
nervous.
into it.
Valentine's weekend,
I don't know,
our first video together.
I know, it's really our first video together.
But it's Valentine's weekend, perfect opportunity to talk about friendships.
Okay.
How to maintain great friendships.
All right, so the first question, I don't know, I feel like maybe like a FAQ, just to get this out the way.
Okay.
I don't know if people are wondering like how we became friends.
Okay.
Being out, like, you know, we all live in New York City, YouTubers, or whatever the case is. So like, I don't know, I feel like I can't see y'all, so I'm
How did we become friends?
How did we become friends?
I was saying this to my blog earlier. I'm like, we met like online, but we had mad mutual friends. So I'm surprised that we didn't meet earlier.
Yeah,
right.
But we basically connected online. But then after we connected, we realized like we had so many mutual friends.
Yeah.
And we had so many things that we had in common. I feel like even so on YouTube, like we kind of vlog about the same thing, we kind of share the same type of content, and I felt like it was beneficial for us to link in person.
Yeah.
When was our first link though?
Our first link, I remember our first link vividly too. Well, all three of us. Like,
was it Flor de Mayo?
No,
What
that
was
wasn't
it?
our first link was in December when we wanted to go to the Dream Hotel, and it was like,
oh yes,
yes.
Oh wow, I forgot about that. We
I
went to
forgot
Chelsea
about-
Market at the end of the vlog. I'm sorry.
that was definitely our first link. But y'all linked before that when y'all went. I think y'all went to the pumpkin patch or something.
Was that our first link?
Was it?
I don't know if that was y'all
I
first
have
link,
terrible memory.
but I remember, and I was just like, I think I commented on like Kendra's story, and she was like, yeah, I was telling us.
Oh yes, I think it was.
Yeah.
And fun fact, we are actually fake neighbors. We literally live on the block from each other.
Mad close. I mean, I live in Brooklyn, but y'all still my neighbors. They still my neighbors. But
that was our first link.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
And it's crazy because you know when you meet people for the first time, it's just like, oh my gosh, like
it was natural.
Yeah, like it was so natural. Like it's crazy. It's
real
like,
ones, no real ones.
Period.
But y'all know.
Now that y'all know,
Let's get into these questions.
Okay.
Let's get into chat.
So how do you guys feel about like making new friends at our age? Like,
okay, so I'll start. So I feel like majority of my friends were like my friends from middle school. So like just having those longer relationships and like knowing people for so long, it's like weird to learn new people.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I don't mind making new friends at this age, but also like post college, not that it's hard to make friends, but in college you go on road trips or like you're in organizations where it's easier to connect with people. In real life, it's like
you don't know
social media, like that's really out, especially with the pandemic, like we don't really have much options of meeting people. So it's mainly online, and then when you meet people online, they could be weirdos or they could be like lit, you know what I'm saying? And then on social media, sometimes the majority of the time people come off as lit, and then you meet them in person and they awkward as fuck. So for me, it's like I really feed off of vibes and energy, so I can tell when I speak to people like through conversation what type of person they're gonna be like. Even though they may portray themselves as being some type of person on social media, like I can tell what type of person they really are. So I feel like my senses do a great job. So through that, I'm like, okay, this person I would like to meet, or this person I want to connect with, or this person is just like but Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't mind making new friends, but it's just like weird. Not weird, but like there's more things to consider now.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like I feel like when making new friends, I feel like I'm naturally like a friendly person.
You are.
Yeah, but I gotta warm up. Like I have to want to be friendly to you.
Okay.
Like I'm not I don't know how to explain it, but I go with vibes. Like what you said, like I go with vibe. Like if I feel like you're a good vibe, if I feel like you're a cool person, yeah I'm gonna be like friendly, whatever the case is. But especially like in our era, like meeting people online, and it's good though because it's like, you know, you get to meet people who have like the like interests, like how we all YouTubers create content or whatever the case is. But some people dead be weird. I'm open to making new friendships, but it's really all about discernment and knowing how to read people. Like, I'm open to it. But another thing is just like, yes, I'm friendly, and people be like, oh, she's so friendly. Like, yeah, but that don't mean like I'm like you're my friend. Yeah, like, you know, like I'm nice to you. I'm gonna be a kind person, but that don't mean like I automatically
consider you a friend.
It's an acquaintance.
Yeah.
So I'm totally fine with making new friends. I feel like it's important to have friends for different things though. Like these are my friends that hold me accountable in what we're doing, to be honest. YouTube, social media, like it's important to have different friends, and it's important to categorize your friends as well. I'm okay with making new friends, but I'm also content with the friends that I have. I don't think that it's hard to make new friends, but I feel like you have, based on the places that you make these friends, you'll be able to tell what they're going to be, or who they will be in your life, if that makes sense. If you're meeting friends in like the clubs and stuff like that, that's like your going out friend. Right? I feel like we met each other online and we connected in person, and it's helped us to better ourselves, if that makes sense. Like, we're here filming this video for y'all, we're creating a content that we need to create, and we're at the end of the day pushing out content for you guys. Like, but moral of the story is I'm okay with making new friends, but I feel like it's important to read the people that you're connecting with at the end of the day, because you don't want to be around someone that's not bringing energy or good energy to you and good energy to what you're trying to do in life. So just,
I was literally about to say that, because some people, like, they will literally drain your energy. And it's like in a moment you won't even notice, but it's just like, oh, take, no giving, like
never
and it needs to be a balance. It needs to be a balance. I gotta give and you gotta give. Like, you can't just be giving.
Because I feel like at this point in my life too, I feel like any relationship that I have, whether it's old, new friends, family,
how are you benefiting me?
Like, not even that,
like,
but
what
like,
am I taking
right, because like every relationship has to be a give and a take. If it's just me giving, then there's an issue. And I feel like, as you said, like most of the time we don't realize it until after the fact, and then we sit back and be like, damn, like, you know, I wasted this much time. This person supposed to do an X, Y, Z, A, B, or C for me.
But draining me.
Right. So I just feel like now, through like the lessons I had, like, you know, failed friendships, failed relationships, like those things taught me what I really want in life, like what I want in a man, what I want in a friend. You know what I'm saying?
And it's no, you go.
But I also feel like it's important to take account of the people that you have in your life. Don't wait till the new year. Over a period of time, if it's 3 months, every week, just analyze who you have in your life, because you don't need to wait until the new year to cut people off. If you need to cut them off tomorrow because they fucked up, they messed up the day before, then do so, you know?
And that also, it's funny that you said that, Kendra, because that also led me to like my next question was like, what do you consider like a good friend? What are the characteristics? What are the characteristics, I would say, that's the only word that can really come to my mind right now. But what are the components and, you know, like the aspects and characteristics of a good friend? But good is subjective, so it's basically to you. Right.
I would say someone who's open-minded. That's the first thing that I look for, because it's like, obviously we're not all perfect, and in any relationship, for me or for that person, I would want us to learn and grow. And the only way you can do that is if you're open-minded. If you're the type of person who's like, I'm always right, I know what I'm doing, I don't need assistance, I don't need feedback, then that's an issue to me, because that's like what I consider like the know-it-alls. It's just like, when you're around people who feel like they know everything, you can't tell them nothing, you can't teach them anything, there's no purpose to the friendship. That's how I feel. I feel like somebody who's supportive, because that's something that I learned is very important for me, because if most of the time when you're considered like the strong friend, people don't check on you. People don't see if you're doing okay. So for me, I feel like supportive, someone who's checking in on me, somebody who's making sure I'm okay. People who are fun, because nowadays people don't be fun. Like boring. And I didn't realize that until we got older. And I'm like, damn, like y'all boring, or like y'all don't want to do stuff. Like y'all don't want to leave the house. Like y'all don't want to have fun. Y'all don't want to turn up. And I feel like that's a part of a friendship, but it's not everything. But when it's time to have fun, like I want to be able to have fun. Like, but yeah,
and it's not only fun like, oh, go to the club and pop bottles. Like, no, we can like
sit in the house and have fun.
Like, where's your personality?
That's a true test of people who are fun, because it's like, if you always have to be in a club, if you always have to be around people, then you're not genuinely fun. If you can sit in the house and have fun and like have a good time, that's what I consider fun. Because I don't like going to the club all the time. Like the club is cool, but the club ain't really for me. So
it's expensive.
That's too.
Like, I think what's important, at least the two things that I want to highlight today, definitely being able to keep it 100% with me, to be honest. I know sometimes, to be honest, because if you can't keep it a stack with me, why are we friends?
Why are we here? I don't need no yes men in my corner. Like, I don't need no yes men in my corner.
If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Let me reevaluate that, what I might probably said that made you upset, because I'm not gonna know if you don't let me know. And I feel like that friendship should be a two-way street. I shouldn't be the only one giving. Also, negative energy, I can't
we ain't doing that. We got that in 2021.
We got that in 2020.
You're right.
I can't do. If I tell you I have a new job and you're like, oh,
that's nice,
I can't do. Like, I want to support you as much as you support me. And I feel like if we're not supporting each other mutually, then why are we really friends?
Like,
if you can't celebrate my wins and I can't celebrate yours,
why are we here?
What are we doing?
Why are we here?
¿Qué tú haces?
You're really a hater.
So you speak Spanish? Yo, she called me a god. I was like,
I said, what you doing? What we doing?
Qualities of a good friend, I definitely would say supportive, because like you said, like me personally, like people see me as the strong friend. The strong friend. I need support sometimes too. Like, ask me how my day is going. Yo, ask me how my day. Genuinely ask me how my day. Not like, oh, how's your day? Like, no. Because usually when I ask, like, if I genuinely, you know, sometime in conversations, like, okay, how was your day? But if I'm genuinely, I would say, how are you? Genuinely asking, seriously, how are you? Like, in this moment, now I'm telling you, okay, this is your moment to vent. This is your moment. If you need somebody to crutch on, like, now's your time. Like, I'm not just waiting for, oh, I'm good. No, seriously, like, how are you doing? So a supportive friend, definitely somebody that's gonna keep it a buck, because I am very like
blunt.
I'm very blunt. Like, I'm very blunt. I feel like we're all blunt, but I'm very blunt. So it's just like, in my bluntness, sometimes my delivery may be off. It may offend you. So I'm gonna need you to I mean well. So I'm gonna need you to tell me, like, I don't really like how you said that. Like, I get what you're saying, but like, you know, maybe, you know, fix your delivery. Or Zay, you being a little moody right now, like you're being a bitch, fix up. Like, you know, like, keep it a buck, because I'ma really respect it. Like, okay, I like that. Because some people really be intimidated by your bluntness, and people be intimidated at the fact that you're gonna say what's on your mind. If you know I'm gonna say what's on my mind, I need you to say what's on your mind too, so that, you know, I could tell you about yourself, you could tell me about myself. 5 minutes later, we good. Like, nothing ever happened. Like, I love,
if you hold it in, then we have
it's gonna be a right now it's a problem. Right now it's a problem,
and I didn't even know it was a problem.
Exactly. And not jealousy, and I don't mean like jealousy of like me, but you know, some friends like really be jealous that you have like other friends. And certain, I feel like we're at the age where it's like, that's old, like it's out. Like, you know, maybe if we was in like high school or like early college, but like we're grown adults. So like you said, like making friends for different things. It's like, at the end of the day, like, all of my friends are still my friends. Like, I love all of my friends. So it's like, even if you're my friend for like, we want to go out and create content, I still love you the same way. Like, I love my friends, like, that I've known for like 15
it's just
years.
That we have different interests.
We have different interests.
Totally fine though. You have to understand that's totally fine.
Because I could ask y'all, can y'all take my picture, and y'all not gonna stop until I get that one.
And some people be like, oh, you want more?
Huffing and puffing, you want more? Like, you sure none of these are good? Like, yeah, I'm sure. Like, do y'all have any like friendship horror stories that y'all willing to share?
I don't even want to say mine is a horror, but
because I mean this is royalty.
I haven't been going first, so I don't want to say mine is a horror, but I had a best friend that I've known for years, and low key, shorty was a hater. Low key, I don't want to get too in depth with it, but I found myself trying to analyze things that she would say a lot of times, and I thought I was bugging because I'm like, maybe I'm thinking too deep into it, but at the end of the day, I realized she was really a hater. The thing that really put the icing on the cake for me, I think, was and I don't think I ever verbally told you guys about this. Only like my friends from way back when that know her as well, that were mutual friends with her knew. But when I got my car, I sent it in like a group chat.
Oh yeah, I think you told me.
I did?
Yeah.
I sent it in a group chat with her and another individual, and the one individual that was in the chat other than her said, "Oh my god, congrats," and she said, "Shaking my effing head, you were supposed to help me get her on." Yeah. So, and this is someone that I went to middle school with, knew in high school, knew in college, crazy. Like what? She's gone now, but that kind of traumatized me just a little bit, because this is someone that's been to my house. We worked together, like we've shared so many memories with, and that's important. It's important to know that people are sometimes only here for a season. They're not here for a lifetime. You have to value the time that you spent with them, but if it's time to leave them in the past, you got to move on, and that's just how it is. Still have love for shorty, but
it just can't be what it was.
We can't be together no more. Wish her the best, but I'm gonna have to holler at you.
My horror story is that there was this girl I was best friends with in high school.
I love Kendra's stories.
We were best friends. Like when I say best friends, I mean best friends. Like we used to do all types of whole shit together, going to see niggas, all the dumb girl stuff, right? So when I went to college, she had stayed home for college. Like I went away and she stayed home. So, you know,
Same.
When I came home, I would like hang out with her, but like the thing with her too is she was one of those friends that always, like, her life always revolved around a man. And to me, I understood that, because I'm like, that's kind of like how we grew up. Like we see our parents or the woman in our lives doing that, so that's how we're conditioned to think. So I wasn't like, oh, you know, everything has to be about a nigga, because I wasn't like that, but I understood that. That's why she was like that. So everything, like we have matching tattoos. This tattoo right here, so this is a universal friendship symbol. So we got that together spring break 2011, I want to say. So I went to college. I would come home and I would hang out with her sometimes. And every time we hung out, it was like, oh, let's go see this guy, let's do this. It was never like, oh, let's hang out on our own. So that was a problem I had, and I feel like I should have voiced that concern before it blew up. So after a while, I started messing with this dude, and when I came home, like sometimes he would pay for my bus ticket to come home. So if you pay for my bus ticket to come home, I'm gonna give you time. I honestly feel like I owe you 100% of my time when I'm home,
because you paid for me to be here.
And the Greyhound tickets wasn't cheap. Oh, he paid for my ticket to come down maybe like 3 times consecutively. So I was hanging out with him, and I was like posting, what was the time? Instagram, whatever. I was posting like, you know, I was home, hanging out.
Maybe I never Snapchat.
Yeah, I never posted him, but like you could tell that I was with him type shit. So she hit me on some shit like, oh, you only care about this nigga now. Da 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 da. And in my head, I'm just like, damn, do I really? Then I'm like, no, not really. Like, I don't know.
That should make you second guess yourself.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody that's gonna have me second guess myself.
So I'm like, damn, am I? And I'm like, no, I'm not, because I would see my other friends just because they live closer to me, but she never made an effort to reach out and say, hey, I see you're home, let's do something. So to me, it was like a two-way street. I was wrong, she was wrong, whatever the case is. So then she started hanging out with this other girl from high school, who when we were in high school, she was never friends with her. So when they started hanging out, I was kind of side-eyeing it, but I'm like, they go to the same school, like in the city, whatever, cool. Then she went and she got matching tattoos with her. So I'm like, I feel a way, because like a matching tattoo, first of all, this was my first tattoo ever. This wasn't just, yes, like this wasn't just like another tattoo. This was my first and only tattoo at the time. So I'm like, you was never friends with this girl. Y'all have matching tattoos. So I'm like, am I wrong to press her? My friends were like, no, like ask her, like, you know,
what's the dynamic?
Yeah,
right.
And she like got upset once again, like, oh, you're worried about a matching tattoo, and every time you come home, you're just worried about this guy, da da da. And I'm just like, okay, like you feel away. So I stopped speaking to her, and she ended up like moving out of the country. I think she like came back home or whatever. But I like unfollowed her on Instagram because I'm just like, I don't need to see what you're saying. I don't need to see what you're doing, because to me it's just like bringing back flashbacks of like what I missed, which is our friendship. But at the same time, I know it's not healthy for me, so I'm not gonna keep entertaining it. So it was never like a we're not friends anymore. It was just like a gradual,
So you guys never really, like, not to say fell off with you, I just gave each other space.
And then that space ended up being permanent. So
I think with time, maybe you guys could be friends again, or figure out what.
Honestly, I feel like if I fall out with somebody, okay,
it's meant to be.
So I have 2 horror stories, but I'm gonna say that. Like, but I feel like maybe we can. Because I feel like as time we grow as people, so she may be in a whole different space than she was when we were friends. Because this was what, like 6 years ago. So I feel like 6 years is a long time for someone to like change who they are, change how they are. So maybe, but I don't know. I don't feel like spinning the block on a friend is the right thing for me to do at this point in my life. Not that I would be forever scarred, but I'm always gonna think in the back of my mind like, oh, like how do you feel about this? Or and I shouldn't have to feel that way about my friend. Like all my friends that I have now, like I can think freely, I can speak freely, I can act freely, and I don't have to second guess nothing. So for me to rope someone back into my life who's gonna make me feel that way, What's your horror story?
It's crazy because I don't think I have one.
That's good though.
Yeah, I don't think I have one.
You're picking and choosing right.
Yeah, I feel like once I feel like people is like, once I feel like I have to second guess you, like I will slowly distance myself. Like it won't be abrupt, but
that's good.
I don't know. And I was really thinking hard. Like I was when I thought of the question, I'm like, okay, I don't think I have one. There's people that I've, like when I was in high school, I had this friend, and me, like till now, like now me and her, like we're still like very good friends. But in high school, she would do like this jealousy thing, and I don't like to say people are jealous of me. Like I feel like, I don't know, it's just weird, but in that moment, like that's dead what it was. And I was trying to think like that's not what it was, but it's dead what it was. So in high school I had a boyfriend at the time, and he used to spoil me. Like he used to buy me stuff, and like holidays, like buy me stuff, and like we used to go out. You would have really thought we was grown, but we was dead in high school. So I remember like he got me and him like a pair of like matching nudies, and we had took a picture. We got like we went viral on like
from the back.
We're like viral on like Tumblr and stuff. And I remember she had posted something on Facebook like,
so subs.
But it was like the subs that she used to throw didn't make no sense. Like so like, you know, like he'll buy me like nudies and stuff, and he bought me like a juicy sweatsuit and like the matching chains and stuff. Like he used to buy me shit. Like as you should. Princess treatment only. Right. So she used to post, like I remember this one specific Facebook post. Like she was like, what she said? She like, you only wearing something because your nigga bought it or something. Okay, and I was just like,
not even you.
And I was like,
why are you subbing?
Do you want the man?
I was like,
why are you subbing?
Do you want the jeans?
Like it's crazy because like in that time I feel like she was definitely more well off than me. Like 2-parent household, like had all the flyest stuff, like so it's just like
wanted more.
And
to me, like, and with that it's like you don't want more in terms of the that's more like the internal factors versus the external.
But like other than that, I don't think like I really had like a horror story, but just that was just like a
wake up call.
Like a damn. But like after a while we haven't spoken for some time, and then you know like I went away to school, she didn't go to school, and then like when we like reconnected, it was just like okay, like like because we used to be mad close, but it was just like, you know, you still gotta like side eye people a little bit, like I'm a rock with you, but like I'm not gonna play you as close, like you know, like I'm gonna just keep my eye on you. So I don't know, I didn't really have a horror story, but that was just pretty nice.
Picking and choosing correctly,
right?
I mean picking, but I think also like we try to give people the benefit of the doubt, because a lot of times I felt like I would see stuff and I'm like, I
don't know if that's what it is, like, you know, like
because you spend so much time with an individual, you're like,
you won't do me like that, like you won't do me like that, like they would. They would. Like, I feel like now we're at a point, especially at this age, like, we are definitely old enough to know better.
At this big age.
Do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have anything y'all want to
Oh, I have a good question. What would you say was like your best experience with a friend?
It's funny because I was thinking, but I'm like, there's so many. I don't know.
Like something that stands out to you that you like, damn, nobody did this for me before.
Okay, I think I have one.
Okay, go.
Okay. So when I was leaving Buffalo, like my last date in Buffalo, my roommates, they're my friends obviously, they surprised me with like a going away party, and they also surprised me with like a birthday party, a pre-birthday party. And I don't recall having any like surprise parties, so that's something that warmed my heart. Like, didn't really give it much thought, but just the fact that you thought about doing something like that that really like shows how much you really care for me and care about me. A going away party, and at that time I didn't plan to do any like gathering or anything. I just was like, all right, I'm gonna leave. And they gathered some friends that were in that area that I spent a lot of time with in Buffalo, and I feel like little things like that counts.
I would say mine is when I was in college. I lived on campus, and
it's the college friends.
The college friends really be pulling through.
I was living on campus, and the day that we had to move out, like my family didn't really like driving up to my school because it was 3.5 hours away. So my friend Donasia, she helped me move all my stuff from campus to my house, like in her car. Like, she stayed after she was supposed to be gone to like help me out, and I was just like, thank you.
Yeah, that's
love me.
Yeah, because I'm like, that was the first time that I really remember somebody going out of their way for me as a friend, because it wasn't like she didn't complain one time, and I had mad shit. I brought all my sneakers to college. Y'all know I had mad shit. So I'm like, this girl had me pack all my sneakers, bring those big ass black garbage bags in her car, make several trips from campus to the house.
And moving is a task. That's a task.
Right.
Draining.
Like, moving is no joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like, yeah, bitch, you a real
Shout out to the good friends that won.
Shout out to the real ones.
But one thing is that, I've never been surprised before either. So me and my college friends, so one of my friends at the time, our birthdays are, I think, 2 days apart. Yeah, so I think her birthday is the 6th, mine is the 4th. So all of my friends, like, we planning her birthday. So like, we planning a surprise for her for the 6th. So we planning a surprise, like, yeah, we gonna go to Joe's Crab Shack, get her a cake, So now she walked in, her and I walk in together, and I'm walking her in, and I'm like, surprise, and everybody's like, surprise, and I'm like, surprise? Like, what surprise? So they basically had her planning my surprise and had me planning her surprise, and we surprised, like,
that was cute.
I was like, yes. I think I turned 19 at the time, so, and I was a Juicy Couture whore. So they had got me a juicy cake, and I forgot what type of cake we got her, but yeah, it was so dope.
That's cute.
It was so dope.
What's one thing, I don't even want to say it's a friend, but a friendship, if you're going on a trip with somebody, it's a friendship. But what's one thing you hate the most about, how am I remembering the question? Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out.
I feel like I know what you're trying to say. Like, when you're going on a trip with someone, what is a trait or something that you don't like?
Yes.
Like, you would not like?
Basically.
Oh, baby, it's a couple.
We said one.
That's a good question, though, because I feel like when taking trips with people, like, so many things factor in. Like,
we said
so many things factor in. So one thing that would really, really, really upset me is someone who complains about everything. Like, I think that would really upset me, because like, if you don't have the financials, we can make a way around it.
Okay.
We can make a way around it.
Financials, you stay home.
You definitely stay home.
Yeah,
like, don't be fully.
I was thinking like they shouldn't be on the trip if they have money, so my answer should be money.
Right.
I understand you not trying to spend $700 on like an excursion, but like if we're going out to eat, and you're like I don't want to like, no, figure it out, because prior to, and I feel like, I think we're pretty much, we haven't been on a trip together, but we're pretty much all similar. Like, we're very organized.
We like have everything planned out.
Like, we're gonna have, so you're gonna know what we doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You're gonna have your fits ready.
Right.
You're gonna have your poses ready.
7 times out of 10, most of those things is probably going to be prepaid, or you're going to know the price of them prior to us getting it.
Yeah.
So money shouldn't be an issue. So money shouldn't be an issue. So I'm not even so I'm not even going to think about that. So what you going to do? You like fly out broke? Like because you prepaid for it. So how you going to eat?
Yeah.
How you going to wipe your ass when you need tissue?
You're not buying souvenirs?
Like, you know? So honestly, when I go on trips, I figure it out when I get back.
Oh,
like,
I'm
swiping this card like I'm a drug dealer.
Spend money and I'm gonna make it back as soon as JFK or LaGuardia.
Hello. I'm swiping this card. I figure it out when I get back. As long as my bills is paid, if I gotta eat ice sandwiches for the week, then
when I get back, I'm gonna be tight,
so
but I'll
be it.
figure it out.
Then so be it.
I'm gonna have the time of my life.
Like I'm gonna enjoy myself. Money
and nobody's gonna know because I'm gonna make it back.
Yeah. Because some people will go on that trip and be like,
yeah. So and if that's gonna be the case with you, stay home. Aside from money, like someone who's complaining, like oh my complain, like, and I'm not talking about complaining that it's hot, like complaining about everything, like oh my gosh, like we're at the pool from 3 to 4, like you know, like I gotta do this, or I don't want to do, like oh my gosh, like this food is so horrible, oh my gosh, this drink, like is you gonna complain about everything? Like it's a Debbie Downer. That shit is so like even if the circumstances are trash, I'm gonna try to make the best out of everything.
I feel like for me, it's people who are dependent, like
that can't go out unless you go out with them.
That and like
she means like I need you to do this, I need you to do this. Can you help me do this? That's what she means.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Can you put my lashes?
I'm not the lashes. Don't. I'm not the lashes individuals.
My friends already know.
Get your lashes done.
My friends already know it's not happening. Unless you try, it's not happening.
Wait, what are we doing today? The itineraries in our phones.
Yeah.
How are we getting here?
Yeah.
I just feel like questions, like I don't mind questions, but it's like if we already spoke about everything, like look at your phone, because the same way that I'm gonna look at my phone to answer your question is the same way you can do that.
Yeah.
Or people who are like, oh, can you pass? I hate it. Can you pass? Don't ask me to pass nothing. Do not ask me to pass nothing. You get your ass up and you go get it. So to me, it's people who are so dependent, because I feel like when we're home, like people probably do, but it's not like, I don't know what it is. But when we're on vacation, a lot of people also don't go away often. So to them, it's like I don't know what to do, or like you know, like I don't know like what we're supposed to be doing, or I don't know what's right, I don't know what's wrong. And I have to understand too that people don't get out of the country often, or people don't go away often. So to me, it's like, okay, I get it, but at the same time, like you know there's gonna be mosquitoes there. Bring your off spray. Bring your off spray. You know it's gonna be hot, so don't tell me about the temperature. Like certain things, I'm just like,
grind your girls.
Yeah, we go on trips. Make sure your money is in order. You know, like you said, like you know the temperature is gonna be hot. Don't complain every day that it's 100 degrees. You knew we was coming to Vegas, like you know, like.
Leave the frontals home, because I'm not trying to hear you complain about things.
I don't want to go outside. My frontal is slipping. Like,
get a closure.
You knew the type of time that we was on. That's how I feel like with vacation. Yeah, it sounds good when we planning it, but I need you to plan further than what's going on in this group chat. Like, if you know your frontals be sliding because you use just got to be spray, baby, get some knotless spray. Like,
get some Gorilla Glue.
Like,
not Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. Wow, I'm excited.
We got a few good answers, few good questions.
I can't wait to edit this. So that is the end of this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the Royalty Talks with my two co-hosts here. Yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any comments based on anything that we spoke about, if you had any friendship horror stories, anything that you want to talk about friendships, comment it down below. We can continue the conversation there. But yes, so that is it. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Kendra's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Stushy's channel. Follow them on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram as well. That was a mouthful. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video.
Bye.
And
time to eat. It's hungry.
Eat.
It's 11:11. Make a wish.
I wish a nigga would.